Hello, welcome again. It's KK Sports back again with the live updates of all the sports news happening right now in the whole world, in the Premier League, the NBA, across all the European leagues. Action coming your way this weekend. The Ugandan Super League, Ugandan Premier League, all the action going on in the sports world right now. So today we're gonna have a simple update of all the updates, sports updates happening. Especially we are going to be talking more about the Premier League action happening this weekend. Yeah, but first of all, we're gonna need you to hit that subscribe button, support the channel, still growing. As you can see, we don't have so much equipment going on right now. We are not making good quality videos at the moment, but I promise very soon you're gonna see a very big change on the channel very soon. I can promise you that. So without wasting any time, let's jump on to the news that is coming out today in the papers and making round everything. And plus I'm gonna be giving you all the fixtures happening this weekend like I told you before. Let's jump into it. So where do we begin from? This weekend we're gonna be having some Premier League action happening in England, in the UK. We have the fixtures. We have an early fixture tomorrow. Brentford will be playing against Manchester City. It's the early kickoff. It will be midday UK time. If you know in other regions, depends on the region where you are, but by the UK time is an early kickoff. Brentford will be visiting Etihad. I don't know what is going to come out of that. I guess Erling Haaland is going to run ragged of Brentford. I don't know, because Brentford have not been playing very well these days for some reason. They've been performing poorly. Thomas Frank is under some kind of pressure because they're not performing sincerely these days. They are considering the way they started the season, you expected them to be doing at least better this time, but they are not doing the same. I don't know, for some reason they are just trying to regress, go downhill again. I don't know, we shall live to see that. The other fixture will be the next fixture after that. They will come later on, like 2 hours after that. It will be at 7 p.m. We'll be having Liverpool at Anfield hosting Southampton. Another game coming at the same time will be Bournemouth will be hosting Everton. Then at the same time still we'll be having West Ham hosting Leicester City at the London Stadium. Bournemouth and Everton will be playing at the Vitality Stadium, and West Ham Leicester will be at the London Olympic Stadium, hosted by West Ham. Then we'll be having Leeds United visiting Tottenham Hotspurs at the Hotspur Stadium. And we'll be having another game. Nottingham Forest will be hosting Crystal Palace. This will be hosted by Nottingham Forest, and then the other game is going to be at 9:30 later on. After that, it will be Newcastle hosting Chelsea FC at the St. James's Park. I hope Chelsea comes out of this, my guys. I must get Chelsea guys, Laurie Jennings, so many guys support Chelsea. I don't want to mention all of them, but Laurie is the unapologetic Chelsea fan. So I don't know how he can justify all their shenanigans going on right now. But Chelsea is not doing so well, and this is certainly not a good time to be visiting Newcastle United. They are playing very well. They are firing at all cylinders. So it's going to be hard for Chelsea, I guess, to come out of this game. And I'm expecting Newcastle to win all this. I have to win to get away with all the 3 points, to be honest with you. Then the last game of the day will be at the Molineux, and it will be Wolves hosting Arsenal. I expect Arsenal to beat Wolves, but it's not going to be a very comfortable game for Arsenal, by the way. This Wolves tends to be so stubborn at their place. And then the other fixtures we'll be having on Sunday, the next day on Sunday, that will be Brighton playing against Aston Villa. That will be at the Amex American Express Stadium. It's going to be another game at the Craven Cottage. Fulham playing against Manchester United. Fulham is a very stubborn team. I hope United comes out of this game. But if they don't start Cristiano Ronaldo, I hope them to win this game. Ronaldo, for some reason, some United fans still think it's the old Ronaldo, and this is the problem I have. Some fans are still stuck with the other Cristiano of 2008-7. The guy is dead. The guy is dead food now. He's gone. The guy is just playing fossil football, man. He's finished. He's finished. Like United cannot rely on this guy. Whenever he starts a game, they don't win. Practically, they don't. So, but if they start Anthony Martial and all the other guys, they'll win this game. They have this kid on the block right now. This Alejandro Garnacho. Garnacho is playing very well at the moment, and I don't know. Like, I think they should start a front three of Garnacho, Rashford, and Anthony Martial in the middle. Since Anthony is the Brazilian Anthony is injured right now, he can't play, and I think they cannot risk him because he has to go to the World Cup anyway. But if Ronaldo starts the game, United will not win. Fulham is very stubborn at the Craven Cottage. They have nothing to lose. They don't have a lot of players. But I think they have by the way, they have 6 guys going to the World Cup. The Americans. They have so many 6 American guys going to the World Cup. Yes, they might be having 6 players going to the World Cup. So anyway, have guys like Tim Ream. There's another guy, Dikondoba Reed. All of them will be going to the World Cup, so I don't expect them to be playing. Most of the games this weekend, I think players are going to be playing. They won't be playing to their maximum efforts, because they will be playing with some kind of. They will be trying to preserve themselves. Should I say? For the World Cup, nobody wants to get an injury right now. We saw also what happened to Sadio Mane recently, and his World Cup dream is almost dead. And we actually, by the way, hope this guy comes out well and gets better. He plays for Senegal. Basically those are the games we'll be having in the Premier League. Maybe I could check on the other leagues as well, in the La Liga, the French Liga, and then basically the most famous leagues that most people support. The La Liga is totally off right now. They are done. Their last games were played yesterday. Real Madrid played. All of them played. So for them, they are done until the end of the World Cup. Then the French Liga. Then the French Liga. French Liga is I'll check and see. I think tomorrow they'll be playing. Tomorrow will be Lens will be playing against Clermont-Foot. Then we'll be having Monaco playing against Marseille, Olympique Marseille. Then we'll be having PSG at the Parc des Princes. They'll be playing against Angers. Then we'll be having Rennes against Toulouse. That's on Sunday. Lens and Clermont-Foot, they will be playing tomorrow. Monaco and Olympique Marseille will be playing on Sunday. The other games on Sunday, we'll be having PSG against Angers. Then Stade Rennes will be playing against Toulouse. That's on Sunday still. Then a couple of more games we'll be having. We're having Brest playing against Troyes. This will be on Sunday. Then Lille will be playing against Angers on Sunday still. Then Montpellier against Stade Rennes on Sunday. Nantes against Ajaccio on Sunday. Then Strasbourg against Lorient. And those are basically the other games in the Liga. That's the Liga. Those will be the final fixtures before the World Cup. The same thing will happen in the Premier League. So after this weekend, we will have no more league games going on in any league in Europe at all. We'll be headed to the World Cup. These are the last games. So teams who are on top of the tables right now would want to maintain that going into the World Cup, so that when you come back, you kind of getting that momentum. Perhaps some players will anyway drop out of the World Cup very early, play like 3-4 games and that's it. The group games and the World Cup will be done. So some players won't even stay up to December in the World Cup. I don't think so. It's probably like in the second week of November it will be done when the group games are done. So that's it. Those are the major leagues basically we could give you. Then the other news making headlines, especially in the Premier League, there's a financial firm that came out with some news today. They posted in the Daily Mail saying that Liverpool have put them up to the task of finding any like financials or bids that are going to be worth up to 5 billion. Previously it was valued at 4 billion. Now this firm has been instructed by Fenway Sports Group to get a bid or to consider a bid which is $5 billion as the asking price for Liverpool. So any mutual fund, any person who wants to come out and buy Liverpool, any company, any conglomerate coming out to buy Liverpool will have to fork out $5 billion. That's according to this firm that's been hired to get potential client for buying Liverpool. Then the other news we have, Gary Neville yesterday was on his podcast, the Gary Neville podcast on Sky Sport, the popular one he does with the pundit guy. Is it his name is Peter Drury, I think. He was saying this is the worst front three of the all the six top clubs in England, according to Gary Neville. United has this worst front three. I don't know what he means by because I don't know. I don't think so. In my opinion, I think they have a very good front three, by the way. Like if you like I said in my point before, if you take out Ronaldo, United actually have a very good front three and can beat any team on their day. So I don't know what Gary was smoking or what he's talking about right now. Anyway, he has his right to his opinion. Then the other news coming out today. This actually came out last night. I've been a bit late to bring you this. Southampton have appointed a new manager. The new manager, the guy has been managing Luton Town. He's now the new manager of Southampton, Nathan Jones, replacing Ralph Hasenhuttl, German guy who was fired last week. So he'll be in charge of his first game at Liverpool. Hope he wins. Maybe they get that new manager bounce and probably win that game, beat Liverpool. No offense, it's not personal, just business. Liverpool fans, don't take me wrong, especially basically that's the news we have at the moment. Yeah, that's the news we have. The other news we probably could say is the Premier League, how Premier League clubs agreed to a new financial rules and everything. I'll be giving you details into all these stories. Yeah, that's what we have for today in the sports roundup in Europe. In the sports roundup in Europe, and that's it. And then on to the Uganda Premier League. We had some Uganda Premier League action, I think yesterday. Check our system. We had some Uganda Premier League action yesterday. Uganda Premier League, Uganda Star Times, Uganda Premier League. We had some action yesterday. I think yesterday my team, SC Villa, visited Wakiso Giants. Yesterday, I think these games are today. Villa is playing Wakiso Giants today, and then we have Black Power playing against Vipers. Then tomorrow we shall have Onduparaka. The Caterpillars will be hosting Busoga United. This will be in Arua. Then URA will be at Njeru Stadium, the Njeru Technical grounds. We're playing Arua Hill. Yeah, the Villa Wakiso Giant game will be at Wankurukuku, hosted by Villa. Then Black Power will be playing against Viper in Arua still. You know, there are two teams coming from Arua. We have Black Power and Duparaka. Both teams come from that side of the region. Yeah, basically that's how it is, and we still have let me look at the fixtures, let me look at the table right now. The table right now as it stands, I'll get the table right now as it stands. The Uganda EPL table, Uganda Premier League, sometimes Uganda Premier League table. The Premier League table as it stands right now, we will have we are still having a pool. Bidco Uganda Limited still leading the pile with 14 points out of 7 games. Then we have Sports Club Villa in the second with 13 points out of 6 games. KCC now up to the third. They are coming up. Sasero guys are coming up, by the way. Seriously, they're coming up. They are in the third place with 12 points out of 6 games. Then we have Wakiso Giants in the fourth with 11 points out of 6. Express in the fifth, 11 points out of 6. Arua Hill with 10 out of 4. Gaddafi 9 out of 6. Maroons 8 out of 6. URA in the ninth, 6 out of 6. Vipers 5 out of 4. Bright Stars, Solitino Bright Stars, the Draw Masters, you know these guys? Our friends, the Draw Masters, they have not won a game. They've been doing draws the whole time. Like they have literally drawn every game that they have played in this season. I don't know how they either lost or drew the games they have played in. They have 5 points out of 7 games. Then UPDF comes in the 12th position with 5 points out of 7 games. Then Soka United comes in the 13th with 3 points out of 6. They actually won one game. We have Black Power in the 14th, 2 points out of 6 games. And then Oduparaka is the last on the table. They have 1 point out of 5 games. I don't think these two Arua friends are surviving this time round. They are not performing very well at the moment. They are performing so poorly. Like the way they are playing is not good at all. They are not playing so well at the moment. They are playing very well. They are like poorly. They might end up being relegated. Yeah. Then the other stuff we could be talking about. Then we will go to away from football. Some people call it soccer. We will go to the NBA, where my Lakers are. The Lakers are underperforming. They are so bad. 2 out of 9 games. 2 wins out of 9 games. Wow. Yesterday they lost to the Clippers. The Clippers 114 to the Clippers, and they only managed to 101, gap of 13 points. Oh my days. They lost LeBron James to injury. This is the second time this season that the Clippers are beating Lakers. I don't know what is going on. Seriously, like it's so frustrating watching Lakers right now. Lakers fan, I can tell you, is not going good at all. Then Grizzlies beat Spurs 124, 122. Ja Morant and company. Then we had Phoenix Suns beat Minnesota Timberwolves 129 to 117. Sacramento Kings beat Cleveland Cavaliers 127-120. Then Wizards beat Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks, Washington Wizards beat Dallas Mavericks. That was 117 points to 100. 113 points to 105. Then Miami Heat beat Charlotte Hornets 117 to 112. Then we had New Orleans Pelicans playing against Portland Trail Blazers, 106 to 95. Trail Blazers are playing so well at the moment. Damian Lillard and company. According to the standings in the Western Conference, we still have Utah Jazz leading the pack, 7 wins, with 7 wins out of 10. Then we have Trail Blazers in the second. They have they're in the second position after Utah Jazz. Then you have Phoenix Suns, you have Denver Nuggets, you have Grizzlies, then Clippers in the 6th, then Mavericks, then Pelicans, then San Antonio Spurs, and you have Timberwolves, then you have Kings, then you have Golden State Warriors, the defending champions. They're not doing well either. Then OKC, Oklahoma City Thunder, then Lakers and Rockets at the bottom. That's the Western Conference. If you go to the East, you have Bucks still leading the way, Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo and company. Then you have Cavaliers, Celtics, Hawks, Raptors, Wizards, Bulls, Indiana Pacers, New York Knicks, Brooklyn Nets, Miami Heat, Philadelphia 76ers, Detroit Pistons, then Orlando Magic and the Charlotte Hornets at the bottom of the pile. Then the upcoming fixtures, we shall be having Magic tomorrow morning at 4 a.m. We're having Orlando Magic playing against Phoenix Suns, then Boston Celtics, Nuggets, Denver Nuggets, New York Knicks playing against Detroit Pistons. It will be, I think it will be in New York in the Madison Square Garden. Then OKC Thunder be playing against Toronto Raptors. Then we have Spurs, San Antonio Spurs hosting the Milwaukee Bucks in San Antonio. Then you have Minnesota Timberwolves playing against Memphis Grizzlies. Then you have Lakers playing against Sacramento Kings. This will be at 7:30 in the morning, and I hope Lakers is going to lose this one again, because Lakers are not so doing well at all. Then you have another game to watch out. By the way, watch out for this game, basketball lovers. We're having the Golden State Warriors playing against Cleveland Cavaliers. Those are the games we have in the NBA coming up tomorrow. So guys, basically that's what we have in the sports world for now. See you in another video. Please keep liking and subscribing to all our videos and on our channel. The channel is still growing. Keep supporting the channel. From me to you and KK Sports, we love you so much. Keep up the good work of liking and subscribing to our videos. Salute.